Hello, hello, hello! Hello, interwebs! And welcome back to, is this number 5?
6.
Is this number 6? Shit, I have so much shit to upload onto YouTube. Welcome
Yes,
to
you do!
episode 6 of this Cottages and Cerberus actual play. I am Chris, the game master, or rather cozy master, and also the game designer. And welcome. This game is on Kickstarter, and it's the last week, which means I'm feeling it. The loopiness, it is there, so I am ready to just get everything going. So first, announcements. I'm going to throw it to what's this? Our social media manager?
Whoa!
Cassidy?
Hey, hello there. So yeah, earlier today, I put up a poll on a bunch of the different socials that we have. Cottages and Cerberus on Instagram. We are either Cottages and Cerberus or cottagecore_RPG on most of the places. I don't specifically remember which is what. I should know that though. It's literally my job. But the important part is that I put up a poll on some of the socials because our little adventuring party that we have here for this actual play needed a party name. And so I compiled a little list of stuff that was just like suggestions from a bunch of us here in the group, and we have our final results for the poll, and the winner was the Know You Crew. So
Ooh.
that's gonna be the name for the little our ragtag group of misfits making their way.
Know you.
Know you.
Know you.
And maybe the real Know You was the friends we made along the way.
Okay. Before we get in, we'll have a bit to cover when we get in. I think we have to do a little icebreaker. I'm gonna throw it to you guys. Do we have a less serious one where I actually kind of think I know how everyone's going to answer? Or do we have maybe a bit more getting a bit real, talking a bit more from the heart that maybe might reflect on some shit that happens soon? I don't know.
Hurt our feelings, Chris.
I'm always
with
down with drama.
With this group?
Yeah, the Know You Crew. You know what it is. Let's get sad.
I don't know. I don't
The
have
know
any
you
trauma.
with a side of trauma.
Fucking sad boys. Fucking.
Okay.
Spoons is a very happy boy. There's no trauma.
Has your character ever said, I love you to someone else? And
Fuck.
I'm not talking about, like...
I said hit my character, not me as a person, Chris.
Yeah, I said your character.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
I gotta see how much of Spoons is actually me. That depends my answer, so please not me.
Spoons! Randomly, you're going first.
No, I'll go.
I will pass to Nix.
I'll let Spoons off the hook here. I'll go first. Yes, Nix has said I love you to one person, and they did not reciprocate.
Oof.
And turned from him. So yeah, that he said it once, and it was not reciprocated by a parental figure.
What?
Oh, too real.
Take a cozy coin.
I feel like at the end. God damn.
Just farming cozy coins of sadness.
Chris, this became less of a cozy game and more of a sad game.
They weirdly are really interconnected.
That feels like a consequence of our actions and the characters that we've brought to the table, perhaps. But
No.
I want to clarify really quickly because you did cut off a little bit for me there. You said, have they ever said I love you to someone like outside of like familial unit, right?
I never finished that. That's how I was going to have that
Oh.
question. But Nix's answer was very valid. And sadder than expected.
Wait for my answer.
I mean, you know my backstory.
I do. I should have seen that coming, but I did not.
Bella, did you want
No. You go. It's okay. It's okay. You can go. It's okay.
This is actually something I have been thinking about a little bit with Leda. And honestly, I'm trying to think if it's too sad if the answer is no.
Yep.
I feel like she's probably been in relationships before, but I don't know if any of them would have gotten that serious before ending.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm breaking the rules because I get to do that. Has anyone said I love you to Lita and they were just like, no.
Someone ever said it to Leda and she just refuted it? I don't think. No, I don't think so.
Okay. Trying to get just like in that web of Lita's mind.
I have things I need to send you.
I know, and I am very excited.
And you're the one that always says, "And your secrets."
The reason I have more secrets now is because you all brought secrets, and I was like, fuck, I guess I need secrets.
In my defense, all my secrets are out completely, 100%.
Why do I not believe you?
It's
What?
Cassie's like, I just made a cool spider person.
I just made a really sad, cool spider girl, and now I had to give her more trauma, I guess.
In my defense, I tried to make a happy character, but I realized Jim cannot do that personally, so here we are.
I feel like this game is a little bit built towards angst. I believe that.
It is
think so.
100% built towards angst. Like, coziness is just covering up trauma.
100%.
You know how like they say like normal people don't go kill things.
Happy people don't go out and fight
I
dragons.
am challenging
Exactly.
that. I am going to make the happiest motherfucker that fights dragon.
You tried to do that, and then you made spoons.
Called out in Too Real.
That's true though.
Hey, speaking of that, spoons, have you ever said I love you?
Alright, so I thought long about this. By long, I mean... And I realized I am just playing myself. So he did, but he doesn't anymore because everyone he says I love you to has left him.
I tried to make a happy character.
I did, and now I'm embracing the darkness.
Oh shit.
When I was.
So, is Sage going to save us from this
Yeah.
edginess? Or no?
No. Sage has said I love you more times than I think she's comfortable to admit. And people have said it back to her too, but I don't know that she's actually ever meant it. And I don't think she actually really fully has a healthy understanding of what it means to love or receive love. Yeah.
I want to study her under a microscope. I
No.
love them so much.
No.
Same,
Don't look
honestly.
too close. Don't look too close.
Also
You'll
same.
just find a picture of me, Bella. This is a joke. When I say I
Yeah.
love you, I mean it.
Me too. Mine's totally a joke.
Well, it's all bits, elaborate bits.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well then,
Kickstarter's not even real, actually. This is all a social experiment conducted by Harvard University.
This
using
would be a good one.
all right.
Okay, no, we're good.
I think everyone answered the questions. Wow, I was expecting that. I knew some of the answers. I wasn't expecting it to be that dark.
No, you.
I don't have a defense. This is the choices we've made.
I'm embracing who I am, Chris.
It's
I am
Normal
entering my villain
cottage.
phase.
No, I didn't think it through. I mean, I wouldn't have changed my choice, but let's get a little recap on the no use. Last time, there was a big fight. Some mysterious figures from Spoon's past, appropriately named Fork and Knife, ambushed Spoons and Lita on the roof. The fight went pretty damn anime. It started raining. The roof got broken. There was a little frail 12-year-old. It's fine. Sage wasn't there. Nothing to be. Won't come up again. There was some pretty intense fights, and then one of them was burnt to ash. The other's body was left on the ground. The next day, it disappeared. Following the trail of mushrooms, they did eventually find it, reanimated by the fungaloid, this undead fungus reanimates zombies. The fight was intense. Eventually, the no use started to turn the tide, and then the stream crashed.
True story.
We have backups now, so if it happens again, you could at least finish it on YouTube when Chris uploads it.
Next decade.
Let me do it, Chris. Jesus Christ.
That requires extra steps.
I literally made you things to put on the I made you a little thing to put on the end of the VOD.
I added it to the video.
Then why didn't you upload it?
Excuses. Don't listen to him. They're not valid excuses.
Exactly.
He has a solution that could fix all his problems, but refuses.
What are you, my therapist?
Sometimes I feel like it, actually. But that's another story.
So, I think it was...
And I mean that with love.
Good. I know. 'Cause sometimes I usually like that.
I will refrain my degenerate comments right now.
Appreciates it.
So good at starting sessions, you guys. We're so good at starting sessions.
We're so good. So, hey, I think it was so we crashed at the end of the round. And hey, I think someone summoned some potato minions.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, just using her co-opted potato cannon that she got from the fight and has just been slowly working on repairing in the lab. Leda went out and fired out some little minions to help them in the fight. 6 of them, because I rolled a fucking 6. Fucking last combat was so cool. But
And Spoon's just bleeding out from the mouth and blighted like hell.
like I said, it was really fun and we all had a good time.
The best time. 10 out of 10 would do again.
And it got beat down, and we won by beating it down with small little potatoes.
So yeah, the thing that happened when the stream cut off was the little bug-eyed potato minions that Leda has crawling up the body of the zombie queen and just clawing off her fucking face.
And hey, you happen to do enough to kill it. Oh, that was such bad timing. Like it wasn't the worst timing, but it was also bad timing because we were basically done.
Yeah. I mean, it could have happened before all of the cool, crazy reveals people were doing.
That
So
would
it
have
worked out, kind
sucked.
of.
I would have cried.
All
I
right.
did feel slightly bad because Bella was like about to do a very, very cool thing with like
Mhm.
Sage and a magic sword, and then I was like,
It
wait, but my
wasn't
little dude
Sage.
didn't
No, no,
go.
no. It wasn't Sage, everybody. It was
Random nondescript team was about to do a cool thing with a magic sword, and then I was like, wait, what about my little guys? And then they killed the boss.
It's good. It's good. I'm happy that you did it.
So I guess that is a question. So then I'm assuming you guys will return back to the cottage after this fight.
Was there anything else in the cave, or was it just the mushroom monster and its little friends?
Did you want to look?
I'm looking for
Ye-
something specific, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. I will take a look in the cave.
Yeah, there was just a shit ton of mushrooms.
Is there Fork's body?
Yeah, you fought it. That was one of the animated zombies.
Did he have his trident?
Yeah.
I will take his trident.
Are these the same corpse mushrooms that we saw on our way here?
The same type, yeah.
Okay, awesome. As we leave, I'm going to Raging Inferno.
Okay.
Knew it.
Alright.
I will help him with said Raging Inferno.
Okay. Yeah, you can just. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. You just set them all upon fire.
'Cause I was
Okay.
we needed to burn things.
I don't once per session or once per scene.
Once per scene.
Say once per scene. All right, yeah, I guess we head back.
So Bella, who's
Yeah.
heading back?
Oh my god, you're not wrong.
Yep.
I would say that neither would head back with the group. I think that the 12-year-old would kind of jump into a tree and just kind of hide and then get as close back to the cottage as they can, as fast as they can, and then try to beat everyone back and then turn into Sage and B.
Oh, if I wasn't... Chris, are we still at what health we had beforehand?
Oh shit.
Nope.
Are we?
That
Okay.
that resets.
Good, because that would have killed
Oh.
me. That would have absolutely taken my last spoon. Good.
No.
Yeah. Do I have to roll to beat everyone? That feels kind of.
I'm gonna ask. What does the rest of the party do, seeing this little mysterious traveler jump into a tree?
Oh, so we
It sounds
see this
stupid.
happening.
Yeah, it sounds stupid the way I'm describing it. I feel bad. Picture something cooler,
You're doing
please.
amazing.
Chris, I think you know what I'm gonna do.
You got to.
I would like to teleport to the tree next to hers.
What about privacy, huh? What about not pushing your friends, huh?
I don't know who this 12-year-old is and what she's done to Sage.
You never will. You never will. I swear to God.
I don't know if she's trying to kill Sage and why she's in the cottage.
She is.
So I am going to follow, but by teleporting.
Okay.
I feel like Lada's not gonna follow them,
Neither is
But-
Nyx.
but she will also, like, once they're a little bit ahead, she's gonna just kind of like scale up the tree, like another tree, and just like see, like, just like kind of see where they're heading and like see that it's in the direction of the cottage and just be like, okay.
Don't worry about it, guys.
I
Stop.
will worry as much as I please.
So Spoons, if this little girl starts like running, jumping, tree swinging faster, I'm kind of imagining it Tarzan style.
I do have like way more of a strength
Yeah.
than
Chris,
Spoons
is it
does.
still raining?
No, that was a day before. But so if she starts going faster and faster, will you like up the teleporting as well?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, both of you make a target number 3 check. Muscle for this mysterious girl Bella's playing alchemy for Sage.
Wait, what?
Alchemy?
Oh
What?
no, other way
Spoons.
around.
Okay.
Spoons. Got my S's mixed up.
Question.
Yeah.
So I have Hunter of Monsters, and it says +3 dice on hunting, tracking, and attacking. What if I'm evading? Is that not at all in the category?
No, that's not in the category.
Dang.
And Spoon's not a monster.
Bird monster. You never know.
It's a little guy. He's just a silly little guy.
Just a
Okay.
silly little bird.
He just wants to make sure everyone's safe.
5, 6, 5, and 2.
What was the target number, Chris?
3,
All right, I got a 653.
5, 6.
Damn it!
We both got 3 successes, I believe.
Redo it
Yeah.
then.
Ah!
I rolled the same exact thing.
I got 4, 4, 5. So
Six,
yeah,
five,
3
three,
successes.
1. Which is what I
God
rolled.
damn it, you guys! Redo it again.
This playing out as just them being like exactly neck and neck as they're going through the
Oh,
trees.
100%.
Is this a super success if I got a 3 and a 4 and 2 5s?
Yes.
Okay, super success.
What you get?
I'm debating.
Oh, on using a spoon?
Not
Don't
wait.
spend the spoon. Don't spend. Hey, maybe you have a
Spoon
moment of
coin.
clarity. Maybe you
Do
have a
it.
moment of clarity where you're like, why am I chasing a 12-year-old through the trees? And you might want to like re-examine your life.
I'm
Do
doing this kind
she
of.
is going to the cottage at this point.
Yes.
All right, I will not spend anything. Instead, I'll teleport to the cottage.
That's going to be Let me pull up my handy dandy rule book.
You have rules for teleport versus climb checks.
Well, I got a super success.
Oh, you definitely got ahead of me. That's not what that's perfectly fine.
Target. This is going to be a target number 5 alchemy check. This is a feat of teleportation.
I would argue that I've been to the cottage many, many times. I've teleported to the cottage many, many times. It should be a 4, Chris. I would argue that.
Valid argument. Target number 5 alchemy check.
I don't want to talk about it, Chris. I forgot where my house is.
It's not about knowing. It's about being able to do it in a single leap.
Yeah, I didn't get a single success, Chris.
Holy shit, you don't make it there. Your teleportation, you might actually get a bit lost in the woods.
That's fine. I'm still traumatized, all right? It makes sense.
You could probably get there before Leta and Nyx.
At this point, I've given up. I'm just walking back home.
I still think you probably will get there before them.
Unless I take a detour.
Are you going to take a detour?
I am enjoying the outside and new outlook on life. And questioning why I can't teleport still.
My
Okay.
bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't apologize. This is amazing.
It's been a day for certain members of the Know You crew.
It really has.
I mean, at least a
Mhm.
24-hour period. Um,
Been a time.
so later next, you guys walk back.
Yeah, I think Leda like drops out of the tree, kind of seeing where they're going, and is like, "It looks like they're just heading back to the cottage. I'm gonna let Spoons handle whatever this is."
Yeah, I talked a little bit to Sage about it, and they don't seem very interested in talking about it yet. So I'm not gonna push it. I'm in no rush.
Fair enough. I have several questions, but we'll keep them to myself out of respect to their privacy.
Same, definitely same.
I am starting to feel bad about my actions now.
Don't. No, you.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
It is weird and strange, and you're valid, and
You're valid.
Leda would be bothering Sage about this if it didn't make her feel hypocritical, given she got upset with Spoons about doing the same thing.
You know, I am gonna have to agree with you though, Leda. It is kind of nice to actually be outside.
I was looking around and I was just like, oh, there's just a lot of crazy shit out here that I should be investigating more.
Yeah, it would definitely be worth some research. But I think after what that was, we probably both need some rest.
Yeah, I can like feel my bones. It's bad and weird.
Are you good to walk home?
I'm good to walk home. It's just like I've never had the sensation of my body moving with oh no.
Oh no!
You ran away.
Oh,
Everyone's
okay.
running away.
Hold on.
Some sort of metaphor for something in Leda's life there.
Oh,
There we go. Sorry.
Shit.
My
ouch.
Discord completely crashed. All
Oh,
right,
no. Cool.
we're good.
Okay. Yes, so what Leda was saying. Yeah, I've never had my body move without my brain telling it to, and I didn't like it.
I didn't like seeing it either. I understand it. Seeing you in that kind of danger pulled something out of me I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, that was very impressive on both accounts, both of the things.
And that is not what I was expecting you to say. But thank you. I appreciate it.
I mean, I imagine we're kind of just like walking back home at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you work really hard on being able to do stuff with your magics, and you did two very big magic things that were both impressive.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm glad I was able to get the summon spell to work.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Nyx is just gonna kind of look up and like over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely like sort of I think just like a moment of just like in her head just being like, is this an awkward silence or an okay silence? I don't know, but I don't want to.
They were spiders,
Yeah.
and it was because of you. When we were being attacked, and I was in danger, and we were in danger, the spell needed. I heard. I don't know if it was my patron or if it was me, but I heard it had to matter. And after I thought about that, it had to matter. You were the only thing that came to my head. That's why it was spiders.
I have a sweet answer and a funny answer. I think you say that, and Leda just kind of like stops and fully just like probably just like trips over something on the ground.
I go to catch her.
I'm fine. It's good. Thank you. I'm the branches on the ground in the
We are in the woods.
yeah, the woods. That is maybe one of the nicest things anyone has ever said to me.
Well, I'm glad I was able to say it then.
It
Good,
occurs to me
I'm
now that
glad.
I've said that's a very loaded statement. So apologies for that.
No, it's fine. Totally okay. I'm sure I've said some as well. I am looking forward to maybe one evening without monsters.
That it feels like we just kind of go through, like, there'll be like points of time where everything is relatively quiet and then just everything kind of happens all at once in a very rapid succession.
I mean, I want to say we're keeping our heads above water. We're doing pretty good.
I think so. I think we are. Evening out the pace may be to our benefit.
I would agree.
But I mean, yeah, I think the group of us are all doing pretty good, especially given I hesitate to say none of us know exactly what we're doing, because I think everyone in this group is talented and good at things.
I almost
but
never
also,
do.
You're very talented and good at things.
Oh, I'm good at it. I kind of just do things.
Everyone is doing things all the time. That's how everything works.
That's true. That is very true. That is how things work. And we're surviving. And I hope we keep going. And as we come up to the cottage, I stop for a second. Nick stops for a second, looks at Leda and goes, but no matter what, keeps coming. And I'm sure it will. I think as long as we're together, including those two, whatever that is with Sage,
Hey, it's fine.
we've got, we'll make it through.
We will. I do have confidence in that.
That, and as long as you're next to me, I think I can keep doing better and stronger and cooler spells. And I walk into the cottage.
I think Leda just kind of like stands there for a second and is just like, yeah, that just like, I don't know. She just kind of stands there for a minute and smiles and then heads in.
So hey Bella, what do they see what's going on when they return to the cottage?
Sage is making cookies. Sage is in the kitchen making cookies. Just making snickerdoodle cookies. They remind her of her girlfriend. Not girlfriend. Like Sandy smooch partner. I feel like that's my favorite term in my head. And she kind of looks and she goes, "Oh, hey guys."
Well, hi. Wait, are you baking cookies?
Yeah. I don't know. I think we had a really hard time fighting the mushrooms, and I just thought that I'd get back a little earlier. And
Do you have any that are done now?
How far ahead would I have been able to get, Chris? Like, how much of a head start can we get?
If
Ye-
any leftover cookies?
We probably do have leftover cookies. Like in the past week, there have been so many baked goods in the cottage between the two of us.
let's see. I say it probably took you. I'm assuming you got it was like sprinting, like not sprinting. You couldn't sprint the entire time, but it was like
parkour.
well, yeah, parkouring, running the entire way. I say it probably took you like a third of a time, especially since I feel like that might have been a bit of a lackadaisical walk.
It was slow on purpose.
Yeah, I was feeling the energy.
We all were.
Nah, Spoon's just somewhere. Who knows?
Normal walk in the woods. Normal walk in the woods.
So I was saying it's like maybe like hour and 15 minutes away. So you got there.
Oh,
like 15 minutes.
and then okay, as you guys are opening the door, you hear ding, and she pulls out a tray from the oven. Oh my god! Hey guys.
Oh, awesome. Can I have like 2 of those?
Yeah, they're hot. They're blow.
Wrap 2 up. And then I go, I'm so glad everyone made it home okay. You're awesome, Sage. Thank you so much. And I leave. Out of the door, gone.
You're welcome.
You're the best. So good. Or it's more, you're the best. Oh, hot. Oh, that's so good.
I told you they were hot. I literally. It's fine.
It's okay. It's fine.
Out the window. Can I like look out the window and just see what direction he is going in?
To the town.
Okay.
Into town. And I look happy. No sadness, no sad boy hours for Nyx right now.
Right now. That's at 2 a.m.
I think Lada's just gonna go upstairs and try and just like scrub off all of the fucking demon spores that are on her body. Just try and like defungus. Does she still have the ones that she picked? And does she just take them down to her lab and like quarantine them in a little jar? Yes. But, you know,
Perfect.
that's for science.
Science, interesting.
That's for science.
That is for science.
She's like, cool, this did a weird, fucked up thing that freaked me out a bunch. Time to just, like, cut it open and see what it does. But first, just shower off all of the zombie.
How long does it take for spoons to retain?
Depends on your answer to my question.
Oh, did you?
I just sent it right now.
Okay, that's why I didn't get it, because I got several messages at the exact same second.
Mine
From
was
no
not.
one in particular.
The joy of DMing.
No one whose name, yeah, no one.
No one whose name starts with a B and ends with an Ella. No. No.
I don't even know Umbrella.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, but that's very much a you choice there, Jim.
Figured, but I just wanted to make sure. Oh, you said they got back in an hour 15?
Yeah.
He'd probably get back at an hour 45. With a bang and a crash. But not as loud as the last one.
Okay. Is there anything else going on this endgame day?
Probably not. this in-game day from Spoon's side.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I'm. Oh,
oh, I'm. Go ahead.
one second.
It's like looking at my like list of things that I need Leda to do at some point, and I'm like, are any of these a thing that would happen today? But I don't know if any of them are.
It takes and I. How long does that take me to do?
You'll be back in under an hour.
Oh, sick. All right, yeah.
Okay, then keep your secrets.
So before I go back to my little training circle to drop everything off, and then go back to the cottage.
Okay.
There is one thing I grab for Sage while I'm out.
What?
Just
What?
as I go in, I'm kind of Sage. Where are you?
I'm still in the kitchen.
Oh,
We're just
yeah,
making
that's so
cookies.
reliable. I
A
pull out
normal
a
reaction to stress.
Everything's
something
fine.
I found, and Chris, if this is against any rules, just tell me. It's a time piece, the glass that has sand in it. And I go, I found this. I figure this will help if you feeling down or distracted or anything. Because I know you'll definitely have been distracted. Because of, I know, because it's nothing, but maybe this will help. And I give it to you. Can't hear you.
Oh no, I've just been moving my mouth. No noise. No noise has been coming out.
General face of confusion.
It's fine. It's fine. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And she puts it next to the oven where she's waiting on the last batch of cookies. I'm not gonna cook all night.
As I head up my room, I poke my head like on the door jamb to look in. My head and just look at Sage and go, my friend. I know. And then I walk upstairs.
All right, okay, okay. Maybe next time I won't warn you about the burnt cookies, but like it's fine. It burn your mouth. It's fine. It's fine.
They were good. They were good. You're amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, chef. What? God. Yeah.
Knock,
Ow,
knock,
my
knock,
ear.
knock, 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 knock.
Can we just get a break for once?
I'll get
Spoons
it.
yells
I'll get
through
it.
the house.
Unless anyone else wants to answer the door, I'm good getting it.
I imagine
stop.
Sage is the closest.
Yeah.
I'll stop
Probably.
on the stairs and look.
Like you're like peering out the windows or
Mhm.
whatever. You'll see it's about 4 foot, maybe a bit under 3 foot. A strawberry person. They have a cape that has rings, and they have little winged boots.
What?
We're gonna
And-
trust
and-
this thing, but not Susan. I have a feeling we're gonna trust this thing, but not Susan.
Yeah, because
I-
Susan's sketchy.
Oh, you trust a winged strawberry?
We
Yes!
don't,
I
we-
love whimsy and shenanigans.
I
Pregnant women are sus. That's what I'm hearing.
I look
Yeah.
at. I look at
We don't know what the strawberry's gonna say. Susan came up and was like, "Hi, here's a plot thread. I'm gonna leave now."
Strawberry
I-
people are so lesbian coded, and that's like Sage's whole thing right now. So
Oh.
I poke my head back in and go, it's a strawberry, and Has boots. All right. And I walk down. I stand behind Sage a little bit back. Let them do their thing.
World
Yeah.
building question for the CM. How common are strawberry people? Is this an anomaly, or is this just like a person?
I'd say it would have the uncommon tag.
Gotcha.
Sage will say, "Are you /SRS or /J?" I'm kidding. Hello.
Hello. I am looking for takes out like notepad. Sage. Sage
That's
season
me.
time.
No one's ever gonna get my name right, and that's okay. Yeah, that's me. My middle name is a real name. It's okay.
Just doing what's written on my on the papers,
It's not your
ma'am.
fault. You're doing great.
By
That's
the way,
me.
as soon as I hear this strawberry refer to Sage as season time, I hustle upstairs away.
Yeah, this strawberry is immediately sus. I don't trust it.
Special delivery and
Okay,
takes
good.
out a package.
Justice for
sign,
Susan.
just sign right here.
Fucking trust her. I don't trust her.
Why
At
do I
least
feel
you're
like if I
consistent.
sign it, that I'm gonna be like forced into some kind of weird Feywild contract that I'll be stuck in for the rest of my life?
Oh
It's
no, I
not-
saw that TikTok. No, don't sign it.
You don't know me well enough to assume I would do shit like that.
No, but I
Honestly-
know TTRPGs, period. I know better than to give a random Okay, you know what? I'll do? I'll sign Sage Seasoning Time, because that's what it says on the paper, and that's not my real name. And if everyone here is watching and knows that that's not my name, that's not my full name, I'm not doing shit because I'm not giving the strawberry my real name. Now that we've like cleared all of that, that's what I'll sign. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Remember if you need special delivery, fast and quick, find the Berry Postal Service. Bye. And it just zooms away.
Wow.
Fucking love this game.
More like the fruity postal service, if you know what I mean, guys. Okay, so how big?
Can you please explain in great detail? Because I don't know what you mean.
Well,
Just
kidding.
you don't.
People, Jim.
Okay, I was like, whoa, hang on. So how big is the package? Shut up, Jim.
Oh.
I am biting my tongue, all right?
Like this size.
Okay.
God damn it, Jim.
okay. Yeah, God!
I didn't say anything.
I have any nice things here. What the hell? Ugh.
I did not. I want to say I did not say anything. I bit my tongue, so I wouldn't.
There is a note, and then there's like some wrapping underneath it around something.
Okay. She'd carefully read the note. Just in case, like, I don't know, it's laced with poison or something.
I have made it back safely. I'm not sure. I am hoping to be able to return to continue our mission in a few days, but I am not sure how hastily I will be able to return. I had some troubles on my way back and encountered a monster, and we do not let any parts go to waste, so I was hoping that you would have this.
What is it?
If you unwrap it, it looks like I'll tell you, it is a cloak of a sand dragon that is kind of like, it's like almost like this nice like snakeskin cloak, and it kind of has like a cobra hood that you can like pull up or
Ooh.
down.
That sounds awesome.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Why is Sage getting all these presents today? God.
Because Because you're the greatest gift of all.
Or Chris is going to do something
no,
really
you.
terrible.
No,
I
you.
don't have to do something terrible. Bella has
We'll
it
do it to
covered.
To
ourselves.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris knows that I'm planning
Oh God.
nothing.
Fine, keep
Planning
your secret.
nothing.
This basically could apply to all of you. You're all guilty of this.
I am guilty of nothing but being a
What
happy
you're
bird.
referring to? I've never made a sad character in my life.
I feel
Um,
attacked by that statement.
I'm gonna run up to my room because I have a mirror up there, and I'm gonna put it on and kind of like do a little fashion show, and then run out in the hallway and be like, "Guys, my girlfriend sent me something," and just kind of spin around in the cloak and be like, "Look at the cloak! Oh my god!"
Like,
It's a really
peeks her
cool
head out.
cloak.
She like pokes her head out and she's like, ooh.
I feel very slay, and also Yas and Queen.
You
I don't
look
know if I'm
all of
using
those
this
things.
right. Thank you.
Can I roll to see
Anyway.
if it's magic?
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, I won't even. It's not magic. It's just, although it has supernatural cooling properties, it's kind of like the deserts itself. It's going to get hot when it's cold out, and it's going to get cold when it's hot out. But that's more like some weird biological thing of the skin itself.
That's super cool.
Hell yeah.
Quick mechanical question with it.
Yeah.
I haven't unlocked, like, when I'm leveling up, I'm sticking to the abilities. Do I have to open up another equipment slot for it? How does that work?
It's specifically not a magic item. It's a mundane.
Oh.
And so it's like you don't need the equipment slot for your underwear, for example.
Right.
You
Okay.
don't need
But what
them
if
for
it's
your...
magical underwear?
If you somehow make up magical underwear, you will need the equipment slot for that.
I do have one item slot I get to help create with you, Chris.
Don't give me ideas. Magic underwear? Anyway.
PG-13,
Yeah, I love
Jim.
I got nothing.
There was the deafening silence that hung over the stream.
I was afraid.
Anyway.
That's it. I did my little girly pop twirl, and I'm going back into my room, and I'm falling asleep in the cloak. And for the foreseeable future, I'm not taking it off until I see Syra again. How about that? Oh,
Yeah.
could I send her cookies? Like in the box she sent to, like, we can have it like be like a little Sisterhood of Traveling Pants thing, except we're not sisters because that would be weird. But like, can I use the box that she gave me and send her some of the cookies that I made?
1000% yes.
Thanks.
Although I guess, if you're, is she like, I guess if you're sending something to her, that implies that she's at a stationary enough location that is somewhere that things can be sent to her.
That's true. Is there like a return address? Is that
Yeah.
how that works? Okay.
Because I was going to say let me copy it down, because once I finally managed to like get the books I've been working on that we can all use for like communication, once I have those done, I want to be able to send one to her.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'd give you the return address.
Excellent, thank you very much.
You're welcome. And I guess I'd use the Berry Postal Service, wouldn't I? Because that's how it got here. Do I have to click my heels 3 times and yell Berry, Berry, Berry?
You
How
can
are
go
we-
into town and find it.
Oh, okay. That's less fun.
I love it though. It's like, oh, do I have to do like some mystical thing? It's like, no, you go to
No,
town.
go
you
to the post
fucking
office.
post office.
God, what type of magical world do you think there is? Just
The
tapping
fuck
your
do you take us for here?
tapping your toes and getting the post office. Sheesh. We go find the berries like real gritty fantasy.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll go to the post office.
There's no line, and you can do it relatively easily.
Okay, yeah, it can just be a fade to black thing. I don't want to take up any more gameplay.
That's the true fantasy.
No line in a post office.
That's the real magic.
They're just
You're
that fast
so
and
right.
efficient. They don't have to have lines.
Okay, now you're going too far.
I know.
They've evolved past the point.
There's no DMV in Cottages and Cerberus, and I'd say that's pretty magical.
No, there is. You have to get one for your broom license.
That is canon, I'm pretty
Sometimes-
sure. Knowing
Sometimes
Chris.
it's really hard to come onto the stream every Monday and hang out with you guys. It's just
I know,
really
it's
hard,
classic,
guys.
that makes perfect sense for me.
We're just terrible people.
The worst.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a fucking delight.
I mean,
You
you
are
are.
a fucking delight.
Same.
That's one.
Cassidy's why I come to these streams. I'm so for real. /J, guys. Don't worry about it. Famous last words.
I was talking about how cool I was, and then I dropped my dice.
That's very cool.
Only cool people drop dice, God.
Real.
All right. I'm gonna assume we're going to wrap up that in-game day and move on.
Quick
to
question, Chris.
Quick
Do I
answer.
have the ability to use my Phoenix chick now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Now we can continue.
And so we're going to go to the next day. Anything you guys would it could actually be a few days if you need to, if you want that, but like any things you want to accomplish the next days.
You know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go, girl. Give us nothing.
It is. You're about to get a lot, I promise.
Fascinating, interesting.
That
Looking
was
forward to it.
such a threat. God.
Fascinating. Looking forward to it. I'd like to fix the fucking staircase to my lab, please.
Make a lore check. Target number is going to be 3.
Hey Spoons, you said you'd help me, right?
Of course.
Can I get an extra dice because Spoons is helping me?
Yes, you may.
I will use the help action to give Leta another dice.
Lore, you said?
Yes.
Oh, I think that's a super success because you said 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6, 6, 4, 3. Hell yeah.
Okay, that's going to be. I think that's 5 cozy points then.
Yeah, let's go. It's been a while since we added to that.
I was gonna say, yeah, us using the cottages mechanic of a game called Cottages and Cerberus. What?
I was
Luna hates us.
I was joking with Jim about that the other day.
Yep.
Later fix.
Listen.
this.
Rarely will I make a character who I would describe in any way as utilitarian, but Leta's mindset is kind of just, are there walls and a roof and it'll hold my things? Okay, then it's functional. Then it's a house.
Me, IRL.
Can I try to fix the roof, please? The hole in the
Yeah, so that's
ceiling?
going to be a bit higher because it's a bit bigger. And also,
I
But-
will also help
I'll help with
since I
that.
caused all of that.
so target number 4, lore check. You get 2 bonus dice.
Okay. I might not need. Oh, well, because people are helping. Never mind. I was like, I might not need it because I have bonus dice. But you guys are the bonus dice. Oh, holy shit. So 2 1s, and then a 4 and 3 6s. Look.
Damn.
Let's see if I can the little cats mean 6, and then
I
a little
love
love
cat
those
that.
candy
guys
dice.
so much.
Thanks. Quentin, if you're watching, that's my partner. Quentin got me these dice for my birthday. So
That-
shout out to you.
That's so sweet because those are so fucking cute.
I know, I love them, and they fit really well with the like whole aesthetic of the game. But yes, that's 4 successes and 2 ones. So can I fix the roof?
Yes,
Pretty please.
Yes, you may. And fix the roof. So that's gonna be some more cozy points.
Since I did so well, can I make it into like a skylight, or would that have to require something different? Since there's already a hole in the wall or in the ceiling, if we're just popping glass in there.
Yeah, no, I will definitely allow you to just do that.
Okay, thank you. I should have asked for that first. I'm sorry.
Okay, all good. Don't need to apologize for something like that. All right.
I do, I will. Here, I'll ask you this now, actually. So because like I've mentioned a couple times, Late is trying to like basically create like a communication system that the group of us can all use when we're not immediately in the same vicinity. And I assume that would be for sure a magic item. But if I were to make something like that, is it just something where I would need to have it in my equipment slot, or would everyone need to have it in their equipment slot? Like,
That is a good question.
That's a good question.
I had also had the thought I can just wait until we level up next time and like take the telepath ability and like reskin that and be like, oh, it's a magic item. If that like makes things easier.
I feel like, well, no, I don't want things to be easy. I want things to be interesting. I mean, so yes, you could 100% take that if you want that. But if you wanted to use this, and this would be at the cost of what other magic item you have, that would be... I feel like you could... I think the way to balance this is you would... Only one person would have to attune it, and it would let you have like up to maybe like 5 or 6-way network.
Yeah, I can do that because I can de-equip my cannon and have that. Do I need to like roll at all to see if I can successfully make the thing, or?
Yes, that's gonna be target number 5. I'm putting this up to you. Is this more techno or magical?
I would say this is... I mean, they're kind of interconnected, at least the way that Leda does things, but I would say more magic.
The target number 5 alchemy check then.
Alchemy.
Let me look at something and see if I can... Okay, no, yeah, I don't have any abilities that'll give me bonus dice on this. My abilities specifically were for help with making potions. Target number 5, you said?
Yep.
Well, one of those is a 5.
Do you want to spin the spoon?
For sure.
Okay. Da 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 da! You can rate them item.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I think at some point later, just like... At some point just during our little downtime montage that we're doing, Leda will have been like down in her lab, and she like rushes up and she's like, I did it! It's done! I did it! I think I got it to
Wow.
work.
What? Congratulations, though?
Okay, so...
You said 5 good things about yourself and I wasn't there?
Not that... I'm working on that one.
Okay, I just want to be there when that happens, that's all.
Yeah, I'm working on that one, but this is a different thing. This is a different... For me personally, more exciting thing. So, I got this idea because when I was looking at Nyx's spell book, because he has that like way that he can use it for like communications with his patron, and I was like, oh, it would be incredibly helpful if we had a communication network like that, especially given the past couple of days, how much there have been points where we are just separate as a group, and then crazy things happen, and it's like, oh, they would be good if we could all maybe be on the same page about things. Haha, it's a book.
Whoa.
I made a joke. So yes, all of you here are these, and if you write in them, it should. And she'll like take like she'll like pull out a pen, like write on a random page, and she's just like, and it should pop up in everyone else's books.
So I have to look at this book a lot.
I mean, you don't have.
Can I test it? Can I test it? How far is the range?
Hey, Chris, how far is the range?
That's a good question.
I'm assuming it's similar to the telepath ability.
Yeah, I was literally looking up the telepath ability.
I don't have that up, so I don't know.
10
I have it in my
miles.
notes because I was looking at it. Maybe I have it in my notes. Maybe I'm a liar. I thought I did.
Well, let's test the range.
I want to say 30 miles.
Chris, can I teleport 30 miles?
The range is 10 miles.
10 miles.
Can I teleport 10 miles?
Yes.
All right, you stay here, and I'm going to teleport somewhere. And I'm going to teleport 10 miles in random direction. And you see in the book, if it transfers, I think I got lost again.
It transfers.
Whoa!
Bad news. Spoons is lost. Good news. It worked.
This is quite possibly the best book I've ever owned, and I have so many books. Thank you.
From you, that is literally the highest honor. Thank you.
I'm only crying a little bit. There's just like a singular tear that goes down their face.
In the book, you see what happens when you run out of pages.
I'm working on that.
You see okay written and then oh shit, sorry. And Chris, I'll try to teleport back. You can decide if I get even more lost.
Yeah, if you were legit start trying, you would teleport back.
It worked. It's really cool. You did a very good job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been working very hard on this because it feels like it would be useful. Oh, I need to send one to. God, her name
Syra.
is Cyan.
Syra, you were
Syra.
close.
Syra, I need to send one of these
You're doing
to Syra. I think you're in and out of character question. I think Leda like looks around. She's like, is Nyx home?
I am gonna be so for real. I haven't seen him in like days.
I think
it's
he's
been hours.
training right now.
Oh, an hour. My bad.
Have any of you looked outside?
Outside?
This was not the same. In my head, this was maybe not the same day. I didn't know how much of a montage this montage was.
No, specifically, this is day one.
At any point, have you looked outside?
Yes.
Or gone looking for Nyx?
No.
Leda was in the basement working.
I trust you.
Yeah, all you know is, so you do know you've seen Nyx run inside, shovel food in his mouth, not wearing a shirt, covered in like dirt and sweat, and he's got a headband on, and he has a spell book, different, and you see different runes glowing bright gold as if though he's focusing on holding a spell, and then he'll just and then run back out.
Have a good training session.
It's like,
I'm not.
he's grown.
As I do that, I'm not training, and then back in.
Well, I hope you're having a good time. Do you need any help
Best.
with anything? Let me know.
It's fine. He's just a little quirky. He's fine.
I mean, he runs out. This is not abnormal.
It's really, I mean, the mud's a bit
Wait.
much.
What time
But,
is it
like-
right now?
I would say at this time it might start to be closer to like maybe 2 p.m.
Nix, what time do you normally wake up?
So normally I wake up or anywhere between noon and 2 p.m. You have seen me wake up and around at like 8 a.m., 4 p.m., all different times of day. You're not even 100% sure when I'm actually sleeping.
Are you sleeping? Hey, are
Okay,
you
yeah.
getting sleep?
I am keeping my energy up because it's important. I'm just not sleeping in
Okay.
the house. I'm sleeping where I'm at.
Interesting phrasing.
Yep.
Okay.
I think for fun and flavor, I'm gonna say Leda was probably working on her thing whenever Nyx like ran in, grabbed food, and left.
Oh,
So
Wait,
they wouldn't have seen it.
No, yeah, she was probably working.
Cool.
So, but I imagine when she asks if Nyx is home, she gets a recount of that. She's like, interesting, vaguely foreboding. I'm going. She like grabs a book, like 2 of the books under her arm. I'm gonna go look for him.
Okay.
And then she like grabs the third one. She's like, actually, I will drop one of these off at the post office, and then I will also look for him. If anyone would like to accompany me there, welcome to. But if not, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Do your thing.
You're looking at me like you have information that I don't.
so
Oh, to Sage.
Oh, no, I don't. Bella is kind of like curious about what's going on, but I kind of want you to go do it because of my own reasoning. Jim gets it.
That's
It's
thing there is,
fine.
like, no, yeah, because I imagine Leda being like, oh no, yeah, I'll go look for Nyx. Does anyone want to come with me? And then both of you being like, oh no, you can go by yourself. And she's just like, oh, just
Do you
like-
want someone to go with you?
no one has to. A look was exchanged. I
A
feel
look?
like
Can we not look anymore?
that's not.
Sage just goes like this. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna talk with Jem. Have fun.
Have fun with Jem. Bye.
You're bird. I keep thinking you're saying Jim.
Can I change the name just to not confuse everybody,
Oh,
Chris?
thank God! Please do.
All right. His name is now Ruby.
Oh.
love that.
Also reference to one of our games we played. That's for you, Chris.
I got that, buzz. Okay. So you leave out the front door, and then like, what's the walking process?
What a way to phrase it. I feel like Leda will start with the thing where she knows where she's going, which is just go into town and drop off one of the books for Syra at the post office.
So you walk. So like, I think like, here's a house. Here's a back of the house. Here's a front of the house. You go walk here, and you're like this. Got it.
Hey, why do we need a visual aid for that?
It's important, I promise.
Oh, we play
You
realistic
both.
games here.
This
Ah,
is
yes,
a
as I walked to the
tactical-based game.
strawberry post office, Chris.
Yes.
It's
We
Go
have.
through
the
the.
very post office, actually.
As my fucking humanoid spider woman walks to the strawberry post office with her magic books.
Gritty realism. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. So yeah, I do that. Note, kind of just explaining how the book works for her.
Send it off. Easy peasy. There are no pea people there. It's all berries.
God damn it, Chris. Okay, and then I'll like. I feel like even though I don't know where Nyx's like sort of little trading circle thing is, I've seen him go off in that general direction before. So I'd probably head back towards the cottage and then kind of go in that direction.
You see it immediately. Do you want to explain it, or would you like me to, Chris?
Let me pull it up. So, on the side of the house, you see some giant sheets set up that you can, it's kind of, side of the house, giant sheets. You can't actually see, like, what's going on inside. They're just these bright paper sheets.
And they cover up a large part of the side of the cottage.
Fascinating. Okay, Lada's gonna go over there and investigate.
As soon as you get near the sheet, you hear. Kayla, that's not what I meant, and you know it. And you hear banging.
Hey, Nick. Everything all right?
As soon as I hear my name, everything goes silent. And you see Nyx's head pop out of one of the sheets. Oh, hey, Leda. How are you doing? Dirt and kind of scorch marks are covering his face.
Personally, very well, but now I have several questions.
I bet.
How are you?
Really good. Kind of tired, definitely hungry, but I'm actually really good.
You should get food then.
I'm about to. But yeah, I bet you're wondering about all of this.
That was most of the questions. Yeah.
I know I think I may have earned this. Trust me. I will show you what I'm working on. Just not right now. It's not done yet. And it's important that it is. So can I give you in just a bit, I will answer all your questions.
Yes, absolutely. I do have something for you, though.
I step out of the completely covered in dirt.
Oh my, Nyx, are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Trust me.
I know there's a certain degree of hypocrisy of this coming from me, but you're taking care of yourself, right? You're getting enough rest?
As
You're
he's
good?
just like brushing dirt off of his runes and skin. Yeah, dude, totally good. 100%. I am getting enough rest. Gonna need some more cookies though. Man, I've been craving those lately. So what'd you say you had?
And she'll hand him the book, and she's like, I've been working on these for a bit. It's just a way for the group of us to all be able to communicate with each other when we're in various different locations. It only has a range of about 10 miles. Might keep working on that, seeing if I can get it farther, but for now, I think that's doable. But yeah,
So I just write in here, and it goes to you or them.
It's all interconnected, so it should go through everyone's, yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, that's incredible. you're incredible. And I put it on the same link that my spell book's on. This is really advanced magic, Leda.
I mean, it definitely took me a lot of work. I've been working on it for a bit. It was like I've been working on it basically since that day you let me like look through your spell book and I saw all of the stuff that you had kind of in there and how you're able to like use that to communicate with your patron. And I had thought, oh, that's incredibly useful magic. That would be very helpful for the group of us, especially now that there are various points where we are split up in different locations and doing things that are incredibly dangerous.
I agree, and I think that's incredible. This is gonna... Wow, this is super useful. You're really awesome. And then I'm gonna get back to it, and then I will answer all those other questions about this in a day or so.
I will hold you to that.
Of course. And then he goes back in, and you hear another pop, and you hear Nick screaming about, Kaylor, no! You are taking it too literally! Stop!
Just the most just endeared look on her face, just like, and then she just kind of like turns and goes back inside.
Did you find him?
Oh, yes. He is directly outside doing something.
Do we have to fight another monster?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't think I have the energy right now.
That is incredibly fair. I'm gonna turn that I don't think so actually into a... I'm gonna say 99% sure that we will not. Chances are low, but never zero. So I'll put that at a 99. But it seems like he's working on something with his magic and his patron. And he said he would explain it in like a day or so. And, you know, I trust him with that. So I'm just... I don't know. I gave him the book and I dropped one off at the post office. And that is the end of the information that I have.
Okay, so he's not in danger.
No.
Yet.
I am here. I'm gonna... And she will just, like, grab just, like, a plate of food and then, like, go back out. Next.
You hear... This time you no longer hear the explosions or the... But you do hear... It sounds like if you were to be in the middle of a forest, that hum of like grasshoppers and forest animals, and it almost sounds taken from there, almost unearthly. There's almost a music to it, and then as soon as you say Nyx, all of it cuts, and you see his head kind of pop out, his ears bouncing. Yeah. I forgot to eat. Oh,
Yeah,
you're the best.
Here, take some.
He grabs it and starts eating. So, what are you all doing?
I was finishing up stuff with that in my lab. I mean, I have a million other things that I could also be working on. Sage and Spoons, I think Spoons is just kind of resting a bit, which is incredibly fair. It has been a few eventful days, especially for him. I think right now everyone is just kind of regathering their bearings.
I get that.
You could all... I trust whatever you are doing, and I trust your judgment. Take care of yourself.
I appreciate it, and I promise I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I will. I won't hurt myself.
That's one piece of a large... That is one small subcategory of the larger super category of taking care of yourself.
I'll have to get a list from you at some point. And
I
then
will. Okay.
he goes, I'm kidding. I am okay. I'm almost done. And this is a big help. Shoves more food in his mouth. I didn't realize how hungry I was. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You're awesome. And he goes, I'm gonna get back to work because I'm almost done, and then I'll show you all. And he kind of, oh, go ahead.
She holds up the book and she's just like, "Let me know if you need anything."
I will. And I bounce back in.
And scene.
That's-
Okay. So
How
now
long
we.
do you reckon this is gonna take me, Chris?
I was gonna ask next few days. Maybe like another day or 2 or 3.
I'm using some pretty heavy magic to help me.
Another day or 2.
Okay, sure.
Anything else for the next? Let's say at least another day.
Okay, yeah.
Anything for the next day from anyone else?
Just keep doing what I'm doing.
Hey, let's make
I-
some. Yeah. Oh, first.
Say, I
Lee-
kind of have a thing, but I also don't want to just have downtime just be checking things off of Leta's to-do list.
Lata's first. Go.
Does anyone else want to go just so I'm not taken up?
Do it. Take it. No one's else jumping.
You're good.
Chris is probably gonna crush me, so please prevent that from happening by taking up all the
But
time.
I am gonna crush you. Like
Chris.
I
know what you're
enjoy
doing.
it, but I want to know when I'm doing it.
He's just a silly little guy. I was gonna say the next day Leta, and she would probably invite Nyx. Whether or not he goes is up to him. But Leta's probably going to head to the village and check on that woman that Nyx and I kind of found, I guess. Found feels like a weird word, but just that one woman who when we were like going and investigating the mayor, who we like dropped off at like the sort of local doctors.
Okay.
Just like go, just like see if she's okay.
The so the doctors, I'm just gonna say the doctor's like a frog guy. Ribbit, she's physically seems fine for a woman of her age. Ribbit, mentally okay, but she seems to have magically there seems to be some memories missing.
I had noticed that when we met her. I guess I just wanted to, I don't know, see if there was just any updates or other information. I would feel bad just sort of dropping her off here and then leaving and not checking back in.
They seem to be less erased and more like cut out and removed.
Interesting. The just gears start turning in her brain. She's like, but you said otherwise she seems all right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do a lot of research on various things. Thank you. And I think Leta will kind of just like, just already in, like, kind of just already going in her head being like, okay, maybe I can like stop by the library and I'll have to look for like information on like different monsters, different types of magic that have to do with memory, different, just like already itemized list going through her head, being like, what are all of the different possible things that this could be and where can I find information about them?
Okay. Is that what she's gonna do?
Probably. Yeah, I assume there's like a library in the village. There's probably also just at our house a lot of books about different various
Yeah.
types of magic.
Make me a target number. Let me actually check. Do I have? Make me a target number 4. Lore check.
Right. Should have taken the researcher feat at some point. But we'll do that another day. 4, you said?
Yes.
All right, that's 5, 2, 1. I'll use a spoon.
Okay. Trying to think how nice I'm going to be to
And
you.
even if you can just point me in a direction of where things would be,
Well,
information-wise.
there's a I believe you guys already know that there's a forest, maybe about a day's travel's worth, that is known for these magic memory stealing from nanomans.
That's a different sort of type of thing than this. Like, they're probably connected, but like I feel like from the way you had described it a few sessions ago, it felt like this is not at least how that typically operates.
This is much more severe. That one is usually very temporary, and everything returns as soon as you exit the forest.
I guess just to have like a more specific question. Just given the track record of what is the cause of weird things lately, I think Leda will go in the direction of, oh, there's probably a monster doing this. So like in my like research stuff, can I be like, is there any sort of like creatures that like, I don't know, are like sort of rumored to like be in that forest and have sort of similar magical properties, or just any sort of like monster that can like affect people's memories?
You find very little. What you do find is a monster of the forest associated with mists, the oaken sage.
Interesting. I'm writing that down.
The oaken sage is it infects the forest with its mists. It has some illusion abilities. It's weak to fire, surprisingly. And
most things are.
And one other like mechanical piece of information is it has a variety of magic and knows how to counterspell.
Don't like that. Don't like it. Leda will write all that down, just have like some little notes in a normal book. But yeah, Leda's gonna take all that information. And I guess, I don't know how much Nyx and I would have recapped to Sage and Spoons about that specific part. I think we kind of ended up talking about the stuff that happened at the mayor's house because that felt the most pressing.
I know Nyx probably forgot. Not about the person, but to tell them.
Yeah. No, yeah, Leda, in the day of, Leda was probably mostly like, there's weird stuff in that house, and it's bad. So I think Leda will come home and... I mean, she'd probably... No, yeah, she would... if Sage or Spoons, or Nyx, but I assume he is not in the common area when she gets home, but if any of them are...
Spoons would be playing with Ruby.
Aww.
Sage would be in their room, I think.
Gotcha.
Hello, Leda. Welcome home.
Thank you. Hello. I have a lot of information that I'm kind of trying to unpack here, and you don't have to listen to me talk about it, but I have things that I am thinking about.
If you need to talk, I'm here to listen.
Thank you. And I think Leda will just kind of like recap sort of the stuff that happened with the woman and then the stuff she heard from the doctor and then just sort of the research she made. And part of it is just, it's like this kind of like info dump, just like thinking out loud, trying to like process through everything and being like, I'm assuming that there's a connection there because it seems like a lot of the magic from the forest comes from like this like sort of mist that is like hanging around it. And if that's, if this monster, if the Oaken Sage is like the source of that, then obviously then like logically that would be a sort of base point of where all of that magic. I don't know if any of this makes sense, but in my brain I feel like this is connected, and the fact that it has gotten. And I also don't know how immediate and pressing of a threat it is, which is always a troubling thing about when we fight monsters, because there are some of them that it's like, oh, we need to handle this probably right now, and then there are other ones where it's like, well, maybe people will be fine if we just kind of give it a minute. And I don't know where on the threat scale this is, and that's troubling to me. And also, this monster is troubling me in general, because I feel like intellect is the thing that I bring to the table. So a monster that fucks with your memories is actually deeply existentially frightening to me.
But don't you think that if we go into it, we will lose our memories and we could end
That's
up...
my concern.
I don't want to forget you guys.
That is the fear. That is the fear. So,
But
I
we
don't know what
also-
to do. I just have objective facts and nothing to do with them.
But we can't let people go into that and be hurt by said mist.
Also true. I mean, I feel like the forest is like a well-known sort of entity. Like, people know that it's there. It's just normally not this damaging, which is the thing that is strange.
Could it be possible that it's only the one person, right? Has there been more of people forgetting this badly?
Not that I'm aware of. The doctor in the village didn't mention anything about
But-
it.
What if
I
we put a roadblock in front of the sign that says "Do not enter," or inside of the forest? Sorry, not the sign.
That is an, I mean, that is certainly a strategy. Again, I don't even know, again, how pressing of a threat it is, because I feel like people don't often go in there intentionally. Like, very much by design, and it is a place that people avoid. It's just...
But then that brings the question of why was the lady in there with no memories? If she's going in there, how do we know there's not people in there?
And that is another question. It is a lot of loose threads and nothing stitching them together.
Do you want to go investigate around the perimeter?
Not particularly. Again, I find it very existentially frightening.
I mean, I don't blame you. Memories are what make us.
I think for now...
And, like...
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
I think for now it is just another pin in the board, and there are more pressing matters, but...
Speaking of pins in the board, how many pins do we have on this board? Right now we got the mist, right?
I've got a board downstairs, and I have been pinning
So
things.
great.
Well, do you want to either bring the board upstairs or...
Yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
attached to the wall. You can just follow me.
Okay, I didn't want to intrude in your lab again.
I appreciate that. So yeah, you go down, and Leda does have like just full conspiracy board, but like it's like the webbing
Perfect.
is just like different little strings, and she's got stuff about she's got stuff about the blood fiend mosquito. She's got stuff about what's going on with the mayor. She has like a little note about the weird fish that's in the pond, but that's kind of just like a subcategory of the stuff with the mayor. She has stuff with the woman, which she like pins some of her like notes up, just like various little things. There are like other little notes in the corner that are just like kind of things that are like personal notes too about Leda, just little like reminder things, like, oh, pick up extra cat food for Ophelia, and just like other like little random things like that, and just like, but the board itself. I don't know. Are you looking at other things in her lab, or are you just looking at the board?
No, I'm looking at the board. I'm not invading privacy.
All right.
Unless you're like, hey, look at this, and then I probably would look over, but I'm definitely looking at the board, kind of
All right, yeah, it's just the board. Then.
inquisitive mind.
So yeah, that is what's on the board. Are there any other things that I'm forgetting, gang, that Leda would know, but I am just forgetting?
Nope, I think you nailed it. I think you nailed it.
Yeah, I think-
Susan?
Oh yeah, Susan, and then also the fucking thing with the prince and the pop-up book and the sand
All right,
castle thing. Not castle.
I'm gonna take this pin off the board. Susan has nothing to do with this.
I'm suspicious.
Of a little pregnant lady?
We don't know if that was actually a little pregnant lady. That could have been someone else disguised as a little pregnant lady to lull us into a false sense of security.
Leda in full.
Leda, I don't know how to say this respectfully, and I don't want to insult you at all. I probably shouldn't say it because it sounds a little bad in my head. But
now
you're,
you put it on the table.
you're sounding a little paranoid here.
People say that you're paranoid until you're right.
But you have no proof that there's something with Susan. Here, you know what? Here,
The
no,
proof that
let's
I
go.
have is that she's
Let-
the one who tipped you off about the fact that the gemstone was at the mayor's house, and we know that the mayor was bad news because he hired those people who literally
All right,
are bad. Were bad to you
Here.
repeatedly and often.
here's what we can do. We could scratch this one off the board. Let's go to Susan's house right now.
That again, my prevalent and most pervasive theory is that it might not have even have been her because she's like she's someone who like lives near us, right?
Yes.
Do we know where
My-
Susan lives?
You
my
can figure it
prevalent and
out.
most My prevalent and most pervasive theory is that might not even have been Susan. It might have been someone being like, oh, who's someone who lives near these people and thus they would have some sort of pre-established rapport with.
Oh, you're right, but here, Chris, how long ago was that? Day-wise, would you say? I know I'm asking the hard questions, but it's very important.
Few weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just ask her, where was she, what, did she see us 2 weeks ago, and what did she say? And if it differs from what we know, then obviously she's a clone, and we must destroy her.
Well, when you say it like that, I sound crazy.
I never said that word, and I would never insult your intelligence like that. I am just trying to take this pin right here, this one right here, off the board. I feel like that's the one we could solve right now.
Fair enough, and I'm sorry for sounding accusatory, and I did not mean to. I just...
It's
can
perfectly
acknowledge-
okay.
I can acknowledge that of this group, I am not the most trusting.
And I don't know a lot about your past and anything, and I'm not trying to assume anything, but I have a feeling you have a reason not to be trusting. I, on the other hand, feel like I'm a complete 180 from you and trust too much.
I mean, I think that there is something admirable about that.
You get hurt a lot. Oh, sorry, that was supposed to stay in my head, but I said it out. I'm sorry.
Fine.
That was in character.
Yeah, I know. That's fine.
Maybe we could find And hey, if you're right, you will get the best I told you so you've ever had. Think about the satisfaction that you would get for going, I told you so.
Make a very compelling argument.
But if she's also evil, and then we go by ourselves and we might be 2-on-1 and we don't know what she can do and she may hurt us and you got the books.
I do. We both have books.
Can you like preload a message on that before you hit send? I'm assuming no, Chris.
Yeah, I would
Do
assume-
what you mean by preloading a message? You can write it and then keep it and then forget to send it like I do with all my text.
Yes. Yes, that.
Yeah, like
Can
just
I
like
do that?
like write it and then not hit send. You can do that.
All right.
So
Now,
that
if
you
you're
hit on books.
if you're asking
That
if you
button
could
book
schedule a text, no.
No. Basically, I want a message
Take it out. Don't hit
preloaded.
send.
preloaded that says "Help, we're in danger," and if something happens, I can like close the book or whatever to make it send to Sage and Nyx.
Yes.
If it sends to Sage,
Hopefully, there's no danger. That's really the.
What are your secrets?
what? What?
If it sends to Sage, then
Oh, Sage would come help you.
and I'm the one with the secrets.
I mean,
Nice on a bike. You know what? If we die, we die.
No, you can't. Please don't have Leda.
That was out of character.
Oh, okay, good.
That was out of character.
You would have crushed spoons right there.
No. Lady'll be like, okay, because Leda has no reason to think that Sage won't get the message.
that would be metagaming.
And we don't
It
do
And
would
that in
metagaming
the
is
cottage.
not fun.
Okay, so. Alright, yeah, I guess that is a way to cross something off of the board.
Because if you keep growing the board, then there's going to be too much tests, and you got to start. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. I believe I told that to Nyx. And it's appropriate here.
That is fair. I guess I was sort of thinking of that as a subcategory of the mayor thing. But
You may be very right, and I will apologize profusely forever and maybe make you another cool sign.
you don't have to apologize. It is fine. A lot of theories on the board.
I know. I'm trying to help you organize your theories and take care of the ones that are easy and maybe hopefully quick and
Fair enough.
set your mind at ease, because if your mind goes, hey, this is a threat, and you don't accomplish anything, and then we kind of run in circles and we have this board filled, we should probably take a pin off the board.
We should probably take a pin off the board, but until we have answers, the pin is on the board.
All right, fair. That's fair. That's your board. We'll cross that bridge whenever we cross that bridge to find out, and then I want to watch you take that pin off the board when I'm right.
And you know what? And if I'm wrong, I will happily take the pin off the board. I would love to be wrong. I simply do not think that I am.
I guess we'll see if not trusting or trusting people will prevail in this situation.
I don't know if we want to apply a broad moral context to this specific isolated incident. That feels very loaded.
Valid.
All right, are we heading to Susan's?
Yeah. You all get a message in your book. Well, I'm not sure if there was like an alarm or something.
Yeah,
It probably like lights up a little bit.
What does that mean in the Ring's tone?
It just says,
bringing sexy back.
it says, Leda, can you come to the garden or to the side house?
We may have to put a slight delay in our plans.
Okay.
I will be back.
Okay. Stay safe.
I mean, it's Nyx, so I'm not concerned.
You never know when two ninja crows come after you and throw feathers at you.
You know what? That's fair.
I also don't have any more of them in my backstory, so you should be safe from deadly crows.
Good to know. All right. Later we'll head to the little side house.
As you do, Nyx is standing on the outside of the sheets, and he has a little cloth, and he goes, "Okay, I need you to trust me one more time for this evening."
That's you have more than 2 of whatever metric system we're applying to my trust.
Perfect. He hands you it's a blindfold that covers all of. It's made specifically to cover all of your eyes.
That's so fucking funny. I'm okay.
Okay, I put it on, and is it okay if I grab your hand?
Sure.
I grab your hand, and we walk. You hear the sound of sheets kind of poofing, like you hear. When we walk, the first thing that you hear is it sounds like you're in the middle of a deep forest. You smell mushrooms and flowers and fruits and vegetables and herbs. And then you walk a bit ways, and then I take the blindfold off, and we're standing in the middle of a garden. It has mushrooms with bioluminescence glows. It has flowers from the Fey realm that are bright purple, that looks a lot like Nyx's magic. That kind of, and then there are rows of vegetables and different herbs over to the side. And where we're standing is a big circle in the middle of everything with a table that has a bunch of research equipment that kind of looks like what you have in the lab, with little a tiny bookshelf and different things you can use. It's a workstation in the center of this garden. And Nyx goes, "Well, you said you wanted to be outside more. I think this is a good place if you don't want to be down in your lab."
Ada kind of looks around at everything. I just for me, like for the logistics of it, is this like a thing where it's just like it's like a little garden, but it's still kind of a part of the cottage, or is there like sort of a weird Fey-ish kind of pocket dimension-y vibe?
Uh, yes. It's not. It's not like we're slipping in and out or anything. It just it has some Fey material that was used to make it, so it has a bit of that feel to it.
It's like a magic like grow tent.
Perfect. What I called it while I was writing it, it's called Creepy Garden,
Oh my gosh.
because all the flowers have darker shades to them, like midnight roses, stuff like that. Um,
I think, yeah, Leda just kind of is looking around at everything, just like taking everything in, and then like almost just kind of under her breath, she's just like, I am never not amazed by you.
oh, I. That's funny. The feeling is completely mutual.
This is incredible.
Well, uh, you, I was watching when we were walking to the cave, and while the cave was horrific, um, watching you explore and be in the woods made me want to bring that moment to you whenever you wanted it. And this is it. And also, uh, he, uh, just something, and you don't ever have to use it if you don't want. But and he presses his palm on the um, table to the very right, and you see magic. And I look. It goes. It's magic activated. It'll work with my magic or yours. And the color of Nyx's magic worms around this wooden arc that's above your desk, and it lights everything up in Nyx's magic color.
There's like a part of Leda that's like very just deeply moved by this and is just very emotional, and then there's a part of her that's just like science brain, just like, how the fuck did he do this? Just like kind of taking in everything, just like completely in awe.
I think I got everything you needed.
It's perfect. It's incredible. I feel like I do not have adequate enough words for
You don't have to.
how-
You don't have to say anything. As I was doing this, and over the last couple days, and all this time we've been in the cottage, one of the things I've always thought about was how our magic is so different. Yours is so focused and so deliberate. Mine is so kind of wild and sporadic. But the thing that really, like, especially in the cave, and since then, thing that I'm sure of now is the magic is a part of me, not anything with what I happened to me in my past or anything. The magic that me and my patron use, it's in here, and he points to his heart and he goes, and you're there too. So if you ever want to know how my magic works, it's comes from here, and you're there. So that's why summon worked, and that's why I was able to do this.
that is again remarkably kind. And I know you mean that as very high praise, but I also want to point out that it had nothing to do with me, that you did all of this yourself.
That I did. And he goes,
And absolute to the point where maybe the rest of us were slightly concerned about what was going on, but
I want to get the others to show them because I have a little something in here for them as well. So I'll be right back. But while I'm waiting, fairy lights. And I cast fairy lights that cover it. And then I'll be like, I'll be right back. I go in the cottage, spoon, sage, or not
It's
sage.
Is something
Yeah.
on fire?
Nope, actually, something cool. You want to
You
see
did
how
the
I'm
thing?
I did the thing. You want to come see what I'm working on?
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
I'm gonna teleport to it because I'm excited.
Okay. Side of the house, spoons.
He goes to the opposite side. Oh shit!
Other-
Wrong one.
Other side. As we walk out, I point to the, like, specifically the herbs and the fruits and vegetable area in the sage. I think this will keep you from having to go to the village all the time.
Oh my god, how did you what?
Yeah, it's a garden.
Okay. No questions asked. Wow. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And then now, Chris, this is something I thought of, but I didn't get to run by you because I completely forgot. If this is not okay, then just give me a.
Let's hear it. We'll see.
On the side is a ball. On the very right side of it's a statue with a glass ball. In it, I have put some of my magic so it kind of blares out. It's for Spoons to focus on when he's far away to teleport back.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I go, all right, Spoons, this right here is a focus. This will keep you from getting lost if you teleport too far away. Or if your teleporting is on the fritz, like it was
right now.
Yeah, well, this should help. You focus on a bright point of my magic, and it will guide you back to the cottage.
That is very kind. You see him kind of getting choked up a little bit. I won't break anything if I teleport here, right? Because lately I'm getting close to the points I want to be, but not there yet.
Nope, we're good.
Okay.
And
I didn't-
honestly, if you break anything in here, I built it. I can fix it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, worst case scenario, most things in here are plants.
But I broke a lot of things. I've brought a lot of danger to you all. I'm very concerned about me being cursed.
I don't know if this will be a comforting statement or not, but we're kind of all a little bit in danger all of the time, regardless of anyone's individual actions.
And I pull my shirt down a little and point at my runes. I love being cursed. It's A-okay with me.
I think all of us have a little bit of cursedness just there. I think you're okay. I'm not afraid of you.
I hope not. I'm here for all of you and I want to support all of you.
And also, every time we get into a fight or random assassins come to us, or a bomb cat or anything else, it's just a chance to test out my magic.
This is true.
You know what would be really cool?
What's
If
that?
we all did a training montage and worked for group combos. Like, imagine I teleport in the air, right? I let my sword go, and Leda grabs it with her spider webs, right? Twirls it around, and then Nyx, you engross the blade with your magic, and then Sage, or not Sage, depending on which one, jumps up and smacks the creature with it. Think how cool that would be.
I'm just calling that thing Sage Zero.
I could throw a book at it. Hey, hey, hey. I might not have magical weapons and whatnot, but the amount of times I've done okay by just throwing objects at other things.
It's a valid strategy.
I think I'm doing okay, guys.
Yeah.
Do you want more things to throw at people? Because I can, like, Leda pulls out, like, her little, like, potion bottles that she uses in combat. She's like, I can give you some more things to throw at people.
I'm good with the books, honestly. Like, don't set books on fire, but
Use
if
them
you're
as blunt
fighting zombies,
objects. Gotcha.
yeah.
I will politely request that you do not throw the book that I made you at anything.
I absolutely not.
But how will we test its durability?
No.
You trust my ability to make things well.
I do.
There you go.
And Spoons will just open his arms wide.
Is a group hug happening?
If that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Leda will like go over and just like kind of vaguely awkward shuffle, but I cast the player. I'm just like group hug, group hug, group hug.
So Chris, before what I wrote,
Yes.
I'm going to grab Leda's hand and pull her in for a hug.
Of the non-group variety, I assume.
And then do this.
Jim and I are gonna have such a tea spilling session after this game.
I love that you two have your little gossip chats. Like, that makes me so happy.
All we do. It's all we talk to each other about.
Fucking invested.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is a normal platonic friendship.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
In the words of Bella, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Okay, Chris, after I've hugged Leda
Yes.
and then that happens.
Perfect.
Fine, keep your secrets.
Good.
What secrets? This is a
I am adding more secrets to Spoons right now.
platonic buddy hug that turns into a nice old family group hug.
As soon as we break, Nick's kind of, as you're all talking and exploring the garden, Nick sits down, leans his head against a post, and falls asleep.
Oh,
He had one spoon left.
oh, buddy.
Oh.
How late is it in the day?
Like
Chris?
afternoonish.
That changes everything.
Ada's gonna do like one of her little darkness cloud things around Nyx just so he can like get some proper sleep.
What an image!
Just like a dark cloud bubble over Nick's head.
You know, that it's a person-sized thing.
Yep.
It can be up to a meter. I don't know why you all assume it's very small.
It actually, you know what's funny? I do always assume it's just covering the head.
In
Yeah,
my defense,
Like
the amount of
bit-
times you did that on a monster to just, I kind of just imagine it a bubble around people's heads.
that's not what it. I was trying to do a cute, nice thing.
I ruin everything.
For
Yeah,
your
it never
roommate.
happens again.
Ooh.
Yeah, actually here.
Okay. Nick goes taking the nap. Later in Spoons. Before that, I think you had something planned.
All that happens and then we would do the thing.
Okay. So Susan lives a bit closer to the village.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're walking there, there's a few people walking about. There's a family. There's like a mom and a dad, pushing a baby stroller, little girl, pink poofy dress, and the
Chris,
girl. Yes.
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And the girl is staring at you later.
Uh-huh. Lada's just walking.
Does the girl follow Lada's movements?
Well, they're like walking, maybe like walking the opposite direction, holding.
Well, I mean, like, is the person's head like, so if Lada's walking,
Yes.
my background's blurring, her head's like twisting.
Yes. She's like holding her parent's hand, and then as you're getting close, she breaks free of her mom's hand and runs up to Lita.
Shell of pacifism.
And
Now I'm the paranoid. And Lada. Now I'm the paranoid one.
Hello?
Samantha, get back here! The little girl come up. Hi, lady. Did you know you have a bunch of eyes?
I knew it.
I did know that, yes.
I have two. See, 1, 2. Ow. And she like visibly like pokes her eye too hard.
Be careful. Make sure you're not supposed to touch them.
And then she like pulls on your dress.
Hi, yes, that is the dress I'm wearing. Hello.
Samantha, be respectful. I am so. You're cool. How did you get so cool?
This seems to catch Lada more off guard than anything that has happened today.
I don't know. I just sort of I mean, I think that you look cool too.
I know Angie's trails.
That's a very impressive twirl. I don't know, I'm sorry. I don't know if I have a very good answer to your question, but thank you for saying you think I look cool.
You're welcome. The bunch of stick in the muds around here, but you're interesting. We are so sorry. The mom comes running up.
No worries. No trouble at all. She's very sweet. It was, and then Layla will like look down at the little girl and she'll be like, "It was very nice to meet you. Did she say your name's Samantha?"
Yeah, but I like to be called Sammy.
Well, it was very nice to meet you, Sammy.
Sammy fucking gets it. I like this kid.
Sammy is sus.
No!
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 I am putting Sammy on the pin board.
God damn it!
Listen, do you know how infrequently Blada has positive social interactions with strangers?
Exactly. Sus.
Jim
I'm just kidding.
Spoons, how dare you?
But yeah, Layla, it was very nice to meet you, Sammy.
Nice to meet you, spooky cool lady.
My name is Leda.
Nice to meet you, later. And her parents kind of like drag her away.
And yeah, Leda will just kind of watch them walk off for a second and then continue on. Just sort of, again, looking probably more surprised at this than she has at any of the other much more probably statistically abnormal things that have happened in this day.
See? Told you were cool.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'm pretty cool.
I'll take that as one of the 5.
Okay, I feel, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it and it doesn't need to be like a big formal thing and I can just say it now. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten to the point where now I'm putting pressure on it.
Oh, I didn't mean to pressure you.
Oh, no, it's a very self-imposed pressure.
We are very similar in that sense.
Oh, yeah, I'm really cool. I'm good at magic, and I work really hard at it. I think that I do a really good job of taking care of my cat, and she's basically been my best friend for a long time. And so that's a thing. I didn't used to like spending time with people, and I like spending time with all of you so much. And I care about you all a lot, and I think that counts. I think that younger me would think that I'm really cool too.
Compose myself.
Cass, the player, I'm fucking crying.
Oh my god.
I hate you, Cassidy. That was amazing.
That was.
Yeah, it was really good.
Thank you. That felt organic and not forced. Maybe we should talk this through. Be awkward, like, oh, it happened now. Now what?
Leda just kind of And I think this was a thing that Leda was kind of overthinking and trying to be like, I'm gonna do this at some point. It's gonna be like a big important moment when I do this, and it's gonna like signify something, and then it's just something that happened. And I think that that's a good thing for her.
I am proud of you, Leda. I know that can be hard.
Thank you. She's also like just fucking crying a little bit.
Do you need a hug?
I would like one, yes.
I will give you a hug.
Just big old bird spider hug.
That also didn't seem weird, that kid just coming up to you randomly.
How old was the kid?
Like 3 or 4.
Okay, Jim as a person thought it was an older kid. Never mind, I take all my paranoia back.
I mean, kids that age just kind of come up and ask you questions. Usually, when kids come up to me and are like, "Why do you have so many eyes?" the interaction doesn't go that well.
I can relate to that very, very much, as you probably could see by my 2 dead bullies. You're not coming through.
Yeah, my fucking microphone. Our lives are strange.
I mean, I'm a talking bird that teleports.
I we could be doing worse though.
Valid.
I think we're on the scale of what I know of all of us, on the scale of how things could be going. We're all doing pretty well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll accept that answer.
I mean, yeah. And on that note, let's go investigate. Let's go validate one of the points that we were making earlier and see which one of us was correct about a thing.
Chris, before we go to Susan's, could I go to Susan's neighbor?
Yes,
That's
you.
us.
Wait, is it us?
It's not. I'm joking.
Oh, I was like, then I would know this answer.
What you're gonna do? Yes, you can attempt to at least.
It's not a weird time at night, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on the neighbor's door.
Okay, can you roll me? Let's see. Give me like First roll me do 2 D100s and add them together.
Both rolls
Yeah.
together?
Yeah. So you'll get like a range between 2 to 200.
I rolled a 2 and a 3, Chris.
Jim.
Damn.
Okay.
So-
and roll me another D100.
The statistical odds.
Are actually pretty good if we're talking about Jim.
Yes. 48. Shit, what is going on?
Okay. And roll me a D10.
All the dice. Leda is not standing near whatever is about to happen.
That's
9.
smart.
Why do spoons always end the session with very little health? I don't like you rolling, Chris, at all.
Good.
I think you're just rolling just a roll, to be honest.
All right. So you
Doesn't have
knock.
dice. Dropping stuff on the
Mhm.
table.
Knock, knock, knock. Does anyone answer?
Yes.
Would I know said person before going into this or no?
It's like a sun lady. She is made out of light. Like each ray of her hair are rays of light. Across the entire light color spectrum. Um. Hello. Spoons, right?
Yes, that is me. Where are your neighbors? Like all the way down that way?
They
And kind of point in a general direction,
point
even if
towards
you're wrong.
she'll
Y-
point towards Susan's house. The
Yeah,
ones that's like right over there.
yeah. I got a question about your neighbors actually.
Yes.
Have they? I guess I should ask you. Have you lived here long?
I have lived here for many, many years.
Has Susan lived here long?
In humans' years, yes.
Um, do you interact with Susan a lot?
I hate it when they type things.
Right? Just tippity tap type.
Oh,
Oh, Chris.
Remember
I
like
love
5 minutes
making
ago
her
when we were
laugh.
having a very sweet emotional moment.
I told you I ruin everything.
This is not you. This is Chris.
no, this is Jim.
Yes! Fuck statistics!
I mean, yeah, Susan loves to talk. She's a bit of what I would call a gossip.
Has she seemed strange to you?
I mean, yeah, she always seems strange to me.
But no different than normal in the last, let's say, 2 weeks. I apologize. I know I'm asking a lot of
In
questions,
the
but we're on
last
the
2 weeks?
neighborhood watch.
No, not in the last 2 weeks. Also, I know you're lying. I organized a neighborhood watch.
At this point, Leda will just kind of like, I've made the executive decision that Leda was around the corner of the house, and now she's gonna pop over and be like, "We're apologies for the deception. We are trying to kind of solve various mysteries at the moment, semi-related to all of the weird monster phenomenon that has been happening."
Oh, good. Someone really needs to take care of it. I would, but I'm much too busy.
Like pauses for a second. She's like, "It'll happen."
But so, do you think Susan's a monster? Is that what I'm
Not
picking?
Or connected to them?
Typically, I do not want to further sow seeds of my own personal paranoia. That is not the specific theory. We're just kind of trying to figure out who may or may not have information about certain strange things.
Hmm. Yeah, the strange lady girl, whatever ever that has been staying at Susan. She seems rather strange.
There. Oh, so she has a guest at the moment.
I'm assuming it's like a niece or something that she took in ever since her husband disappeared.
Disappeared. When did her husband disappear?
Oh, quite a shame. Not too long after they like maybe like. Actually, Jim, can you roll me let's do a D4 to and then re-roll. No, D4. Just let me know.
Roll for missing persons.
No, not
Chris,
doing that.
I got a 1.
Okay.
I know you're shocked.
I um that's probably before she even announced that they were pregnant. Actually, she's like 7 months now, so like maybe like a half year ago.
That's awful.
That is awful.
Leda will kind of look over to Spoons just as like, do we? Because she doesn't know exactly what information Spoons is trying to glean, so she just kind of looks over in a silent like, do we have the info? What do we? I don't know how to exit this interaction. I didn't plan on entering it.
Um, Chris, is what you're typing relevant to what I'm doing now?
No, it's just me yelling
Okay.
at you.
Okay. Well, I. Hmm. And Susan seemed cheery when she knocked on the door, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry, miss. I didn't catch your name.
Elizabeth.
Well, Miss Elizabeth, it was a pleasure
I know it was.
talking to someone so bright and shiny.
Thank you for noticing.
I'm very keen on the shinies.
Yes. I've seen you pick up polished trash before.
Oh, you saw that? How do you see all of this?
I'm very perspective.
That,
Sorry, go ahead.
well, thank you again for answering our questions. Again, not trying to imply any sort of nefarious going ons, just in pursuit of information. I feel like the more I talk, the more ominous this sounds.
Thank you, Miss Elizabeth, for your time. We shall be going now.
Yeah, Leda's letting Spoons handle the rest of this social interaction.
Un-
Well, bye. Slam.
that makes sense.
Yeah. I think we have someone on your pin board we need to add.
You know, maybe I don't want to get in the market of thinking everyone is suspicious,
All
because
right.
then I feel like I will officially have crossed the threshold into paranoid.
You may be onto something though. This crap. What was her name? Chris, the pregnant
Elizabeth.
lady. No, the neighbor.
Susan.
Susan. Thank you. And we're walking. I'm walking away from Elizabeth's house at least far enough.
Okay.
Even though I'm sure she. Is there anything around me, Chris?
Houses, trees, that type of shit.
No floating orbs. No. Oh motherfucker! You have. Okay.
What do I have?
I have ideas. Not you. Oh, why would? All right,
anything-
that's formulating later. Susan may be more sus than I realize.
Oh, I'm at a point. I'm going to be completely level with you, Spoons. I've had like a pretty good day today, and I kind of don't like having my paranoia validated.
I mean, you're very. Oh, okay, let's just go home.
Maybe
good day?
I
Not ruining
be a
it.
group activity later.
Yeah, this might be over. It's fine. Everything's
I feel
fine.
like I don't know. I feel like I made
Wait. You had a great day. Please go on and tell me.
I don't know. I feel like I had like a personal sort of like a step was made in like whatever my personal journey is on like my whole deal.
That you did.
I've reflected on the fact that, I've I have accomplishments that are worthy of celebration and achievement, and I have things that I can be proud of and people that I care for.
You're doing amazing. I will stop prying now. I'm sorry. See, you get curious of how things work. I get curious how people work.
I also do frequently. That is just a hill I kind of gave up climbing a while ago.
And that's okay. Well,
I-
let's not. Well, sorry.
You're also doing great was just the thing I was gonna say.
Oh. I couldn't have done it without everybody. Let's be real.
Take pride in your ability to do things as an individual right now.
Boy, have the turns tabled.
I was not expecting this, and it's weird, and I don't know how to feel about it.
It's okay. I am not mad. I've found a little humor in the irony of it. But you are right. I do need to realize I'm pretty amazing.
Y'all are. We're cool as hell, and we fight monsters, and we're really good at it.
Yeah?
Facts.
We might not be the best private investigators, though, but monsters, we got it.
This, yeah, I want that on the table.
I'm sorry, it cut out a little bit. What?
I was like, the investigating was I did other investigating today that went really well. This part was your idea. I don't do social interaction, and I know that about myself.
You know what? Valid point. My curiosity got the best of me.
I will say, as you walk past Susan's house, you will see a young woman, maybe like early to mid 20s, in a flannel, attempting to chop wood, and it looks like she's struggling with the axe. That's all.
Lada's gonna let that be what it is, unless Spoons does something.
Chris,
Yes.
struggling with an axe. Wait, who am I kidding? I can't handle. I'm gonna leave that one too. I am not a strong person.
Low muscle party. Low muscle party.
Unless you allow me to use my katana, which is not a chopping weapon for trees.
I mean, you'd have to describe all that and then we'll try.
God damn it, Chris. I hate you so much.
Me too.
Hey, I'm the one that self-hates, not you.
No.
Chris?
Appreciate your skills. Right now.
I am awesome, you're right. Thank you. I'm gonna attempt to help her.
I almost said something that gave away everything. My tongue almost slipped.
Uh-huh.
And it was like a single word that would have like...
So if you were to describe that word without saying that word, how would you describe it?
If you were to put in order all of the letters that word is comprised of.
There's one thing that would have given the whole thing away, like of the thing you asked Jim. Obviously, the thing someone else asked would also give it all away. It starts with an H.
He?
Make me a make me you get to use alchemy, so make me a target number. I'm gonna make it 4 because this is a katana.
Are you
6
saying
by
anything to her
4.
before you do this, or you're just gonna go up with your katana?
I'm
You're
guessing.
right,
I'm guessing teleporting.
I was gonna be, hey, do you need help with that?
Oh, she runs away. She runs inside. Into Susan's
Into
house.
Oh, god damn it. I guess she didn't. I guess
Let's
they
see.
didn't need help, so
Guess so.
I'm assuming you don't want to investigate this more.
The fact. This is going to sound maybe not great. The fact that they're aware that we're here dissuades my desire of investigation. I'd much rather just kind of I'm more of a recon person.
Understandable.
But our presence is very known, and we've been standing in this neighborhood asking people strange questions, and yeah, we're kind of bad at this.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not. You're probably right. I will What's the word I'm looking for? I will not be as curious as I normally am.
I don't think the curiosity is the issue. I think
But I need to. Why did they run away from me after offering to help?
I my
You might
immediate
be
response.
onto something.
I feel like see the thing is I feel like my immediate response isn't gonna make you feel great.
Go for it.
I mean, hey, sometimes people just run away from you when you come up to them, you know?
Honestly, not really.
And see now the confirmation that that's not a universal experience.
Oh, I'm so I. Oh, that's I didn't read the room. Oh,
No,
that happens to you. Oh,
it's fine.
I'm. Oh, I.
It's fine.
I'm so sorry.
I had personal development today, okay? We're
Yeah.
not we're still riding that.
Chris, before I leave, I will use my roll to cut that log in half because I got 654,
Okay.
and then I'll leave out of spite.
Okay.
Well, we technically did a helpful thing. So
Yeah.
Very technical.
Success.
We'll call this a success, and leave it at that because I don't want to ruin your bad day more or good day more than I already have.
Haven't ruined anything. We have more information now, and that is helpful.
Also, I guess you get to say you're right.
I do in fact get to say that I'm right, and I will. I was right.
I am sorry to have doubted you. It will happen again. I'm not gonna lie.
And you know what? I respect the honesty of that.
But I will now take your viewpoint into consideration when I doubt.
And you know, I'm also going to count that as a success.
Character development, we call it.
Character development. I don't know if you adopting more of my worldview is positive character development or not, but
I mean, in a way, you kind of think of it as yes, because life is about balance. You can't be over trusting and under trusting all the time. You gotta kind of balance the scales.
that is a good point. I think by our powers combined, we have a healthy amount of trust in individuals.
Valid.
It's funny. I feel like I imagine we're walking back to the cottage.
Yes, I imagine that as well.
It's funny.
I assume we're not just talking in front of Susan's house.
Yeah, I just want to paint a word picture for the kid at home. But Lada's just like, You know, it's funny. The day that that stuff happened with Susan coming over to the cottage, I actually did, when I was talking to Nix about it, I did say that I felt like I was not very trustful of people and you were extremely trustful of people, and that he was kind of the middle ground between those two, and that's why I wanted his advice on it.
I mean, that makes sense. I
And
am
then-
way too trusting.
And then we went out and did this little mission on our own, so maybe that was the mistake.
I mean, we didn't die
We didn't die.
or get into a fight.
Also true.
So, I mean, overall a success.
Overall, a success.
So you two will get you two will return to the cottage.
I think that clue just became a bigger post-it note.
Yeah. I'm gonna add stuff to the board.
It's time to go. Is this? Wait, hang on. Wait.
You get this as they enter.
Chris,
Yes, that's me.
that's not nice. That's not nice.
First time.
Ah.
Do you remember 20 minutes ago when we were having a very nice moment in the house garden that
Nope,
Nix
nope,
made, and it was a
nope,
very
nope.
sweet, wholesome moment.
Chris can't end on wholesome. He has to put a knife in her heart and twist it.
Almost lots for a cliffhanger.
You
We
made a
could've-
cozy game, you bastard.
Hey guys, welcome back from your field trip. We have to
Hello.
go
I-
right now. I throw a
Oh.
book over at Nix. I'm like, hey, wake up.
What? Huh?
There's a monster on the train. Syra's on there. We kind of have to go. I'm going right
No.
now.
I
Okay,
hop
let's
up,
go.
throw my book. Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Yep.
I misspelled.
Ruby.
I misspelled that. I edited the
I know what you're about to fucking do, you bastard.
Same.
I edited the message.
There's a monster on the train track. On the train track, guys. Not on the train.
That's worse.
That's
Alright.
much worse.
Okay, let's. Time to go kill a monster.
Chris, how many spoons would it take to teleport all three of them to the train track? Because I know they're going to refresh next session.
Metagaming. I would say it's 1 per person, and then you make me an alchemy check.
I will not metagame the system, Chris.
No, do it.
Okay, I will metagame this.
Wait, before you do it, I grab I grab spoons, and because it's a different scene, fairy light, dice.
Ooh. What's the target number, Chris?
4.
Cozy coin!
No.
I got 6, a 4, a 4, a 4, and a 6.
Oh wow!
Fuck
Whoa.
yes.
You
And
see?
Chris,
Yes.
I'll start off with 7 spoons next session if you want.
No. You start with your full amount. You will see. So you teleport in. You see a stalled train right next to you, and then choo choo coming from a distance. You see a rail crawler, a giant half train, half insect. Choo! Coming straight towards the stalled train. And that's where we're gonna see y'all next week.
Yep, that's what I thought you'd fucking say.
Oh, it looks
Yep.
so cool! I
That
didn't
looks
even look.
It does look cool.
It's
Oh
amazing.
my god, it looks awesome!
It's rad as hell.
This is one of the monsters. I've been sitting on this thing since. our first sessions there, where not even all of these people are here yet, and I was like,
Yeah.
I want there to be trains for reasons.
Chris, how did I know you would make a fucking train monster?
I saw this in the. Chris has given me access to a lot of things as part of being the social media coordinator for the game now, and I saw this thing at one point, and I was like, "Oh, that's why they wanted trains."
That's so awesome.
All right, thank you. Last week of Kickstarter ends Friday. Back if you like what you're seeing, and see y'all.
And back if you don't, also.
Either way,
See
back
y'all
whenever your emotional
next
response is.
week. Bye.
Bye.